So, first real video on the Royal Enfield Classic 500. My most recent acquisition. And purchased without trying, based on reviews I've watched on YouTube. I've got to say, I don't think I've made a mistake. I absolutely love it. Living in Suffolk, we don't have any motorways. Our biggest road is the A14, which is just 2 lanes, but very busy and most of the time stationary. We have the A12, but even the A12, when it gets to Suffolk, changes to single carriageway. And to do the sort of speeds that you can on the bigger bikes, and in fact some of the smaller bikes, on these roads can be potentially catastrophic. So the speed doesn't bother me at all. It's much more fun riding a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. But also I found the bigger bikes get me into trouble. I don't have a huge amount of self-control, well, at least when it comes to motorcycles. And the Classic keeps me in check. It can still get me into trouble. He's been very naughty at the moment, but he is such good fun. And Bertie is the name that's been given to a Classic 500. All my bikes have got names. I'm sure everybody does the same, or maybe I am mad, I don't know. I have a W800 calf racer named Wendy, a Triumph T120 black named Betty. The Triumph Tiger is simply Tigger. And then Kevin, the Kawasaki Z900. All befitting of their character, I think. Lots of new building going on here. So, Classic 500. I would never have thought of owning one of these until more recently. Could be my age, I suppose. But I seem to recall in the 70s they had a reputation for rusting and falling apart and being unreliable, but everyone seems to rave how reliable they are now. Clearly they've come a long way. Anyway, I wanted to break the duck and test the microphone and the noise levels. I have no great ambitions of becoming an influencer. Just want to make some videos. Oops, naughty Bertie. And hopefully others might find them interesting. They might not. They're not going to be very high quality, but hopefully I'll get out on all the bikes at some point. As I say, I'm not a fair weather rider. I commute daily regardless of the weather. National speed limit, but of course it doesn't mean it's safe, and that's the problem I've found with going quickly on the bigger bikes. You simply can't, or rather you can, but you've no idea what's round the next corner. And just because it was clear last time doesn't mean it's going to be clear the next time. I did consider hanging on to next year to see if they're going to introduce the new classics, the new Classic 350 based on the Meteor, or Meteor. But I thought, no, if I'm going to get a classic, it's got to be a 500. I don't care if the other one's better in some way, really. I'm sure it's going to be a very nice motorcycle. The 350 Meteor seems very popular, and everyone I've spoken to is very, very happy with them. But maybe it's because I'm a little bit coarse myself. I wanted as close to the original as I could. I'm being sensible, that is. And I mean, this road, I have come down here very quickly and got caught out by that junction every time. Even on Bertie it happens. but it's almost as if they were designed for these roads. Just beautiful. Autumn, I love it. The colours, the leaves on the road, pootling along. This just seems very, very English, and I am very English. Well, I'm very Yorkshire actually. Not sure if they've got independence yet. I moved away quite a number of years ago. I do miss it, but oh, bad line there. But as you can see from these roads, you don't want to be doing 100 miles an hour. You're just going to get in trouble. And when I think about it, I wonder how I've survived this long. But Bertie just feels very, very comfortable. Well, the morning was lovely. I don't know what's happened to it. No, it looks like rain. So back to the bike then. Handling. It does twist a little bit, it bounces a little bit. It's not perfect, but you know, that just reminds me of what motorbikes were. And in reality, the bikes don't go anywhere. The W800 has a bit of a reputation of being a bit twitchy, and it is very twitchy, but you keep going and you keep going round the corner and it gets round the corner. All you've got to do is to have confidence not to interfere too much with it and just let it do its thing. Don't think it's ever going to let go. Yes, if I hit an oil patch, pile of mud, something like that, but then that isn't going to make any difference what bike I'm on. I think what I'll do is I'll just go down here. Everybody duck. So, acceleration. It's okay. Don't buy a Classic 500 if you're in a rush. But it's that's going to save you from yourself if you're anything like me. it's just a pleasure to ride. It's just so easy. Top speed doesn't matter. As I say, we've got no motorways. Yes, if I wanted to go up to visit God's own country, it might take me a couple of days, but I'm sure it'd get there. Oh, you total, utter. Looking at the back of a lorry is not much fun for anybody. More new homes. Bloor Homes. Owner of Triumph motorcycles. Oh, now here is interesting. There's a castle. Well, there's not a castle, there's a hill where a castle once was. If I just go right here, so there's the church. And this is a moat. And in the middle of that island was a castle once upon a time. Beautiful setting. Lovely. One thing I'd like to do on YouTube is visit lots of interesting places. By motorcycle. And there are lots of interesting places in Suffolk. Slow down. Don't know why. Maybe that little junction there. So what I might do is just simply post this as a practice, see people's reactions, see what's wrong with it, get criticised by everybody. I haven't got the time to spend hours and hours editing video. And as I was saying, you never know what's around the next corner. More new building. I think everyone's moving to Suffolk. We need all these houses. We won't have any new schools or any more doctors or a bigger hospital, but we'll have lots more people. I need to really check the motorbike. I don't know how much effort people put into their videos. I know that there are some, and some are very good, and I do enjoy watching them. But I just simply don't have the time. Do that. So this may make it onto YouTube. It may not. If it does, then I'll say bye bye for now, and maybe see you again shortly.